Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Tropical NHL back here today for a brand new video. It's a special video because it's not related to hockey. I think it's my first ever video not related to hockey. But today's a special and weird day for me. Something happened to me on this day 5 years ago. And yeah, I was feeling weird just making a hab or a hockey video today after what happened to me on this day 5 years ago. It changed my life. And I never talked about it on the channel. Probably none of you guys know what happened and what I have to live with every day. So yeah, I was just like, all right, let's talk about it. I think it's the perfect opportunity today to talk about this. So yeah, subscribe. We're 10 subscribers away from 3K. No, but for real, this videos yeah, I don't know how to start this, but yeah, 5 years ago, I died. And when I'm saying it with a laugh because like I'm just nervous a bit, but it's not funny at all. 5 years ago on this day, March 12th, 2018, I woke up feeling weird. I woke up feeling really weird. Well, not that weird. It was just like a flu, a little sickness, nothing too crazy. I had like my nose full, my throat hurted a little bit. I was coughing, and yeah, a little bit of fever. And I was just like, all right, I have a flu. It's going to go and pass by in a couple of days. And yeah, it just became worse and worse and worse and worse. And at the end of that day, I remember I was starting to feel a bit like confused and all. And I took my fever. It was at like 40. And it was just like, all right. Started coughing blood a little bit. But yeah, I was so confused about what was going on because of the fever that I did not realize at that moment that I was coughing blood. And yeah, apparently I got a virus that attacked my system, and by that it revealed the heart disease that I had since birth that I never realized I had. So went to sleep early because I was feeling tired, and all of a sudden I wake up seeing my jersey going like this, just like in cartoons, like heart palpitations and all. And I stand up, and then I lose consciousness right away. And the only thing that I can remember coming from this is just I was trying to call up my mom because like at that moment I was 16 years old. It was school break, so I was restarting school the day after. So I remember I was trying to call up my mom, but I was not able to talk. And I just fell. They heard the big boom because like I'm 6'3". I was 200 pounds at that moment. So when you fell on the floor at 6'3", it makes a big noise. So my parents just came in the room, found me completely blue, not able to breathe at all, not moving on the floor. At that moment, a lot of weird stuff happened to me. Like I was just like levitating around my body. I was like I know some of you guys might not believe this, but this is what I witnessed at that moment. Then I saw my father like doing CPR on me, just like trying to revive me and shit. And yeah, that moment traumatized me at that moment. Being a 16-year-old, 100% healthy, to being reanimated by your dad like in half a second really got into me. And yeah, after that, woke up. They called the ambulance. They came with police officers and all of that. They thought I did like an overdose or something, or I took some drugs or whatever. Put me in the ambulance. Everybody was just like calm and all. And then it goes again. I start bleeding, vomiting blood from everywhere. My mom was with me in the ambulance. And then at that moment, I realized that something was really, really wrong with my body. I started vomiting blood all over the place, and then they put some wires on me to see my heart rate and all, and then they see the heart rate go to 450 BPM. The average is like 80, so they start panicking, and then my heart stopped again because the first time my heart stopped, in my room when my father revived me. My heart stopped for a second time in the ambulance. And then all of a sudden, they start going crazy. Again, I'm levitating. I'm like stuck into the ambulance roof, seeing my body getting revived again. That is really weird. And that there's some book wrote about this phenomenon, and it's called near death experience. Like you see your body and you're levitating around your body. It's really weird, but like this is what I saw for real. And yeah, in the ambulance, they revived me with CPR again. Sorry, I don't have the right terms all the time, guys. Like I have the French terms that I'm trying to translate. I'm trying my best. um, yeah, they revived me. And then we arrived at the hospital. Same thing happened again. My heart stopped again. In the emergency room, all the doctors came in, try to revive me. Minute goes by, 2 minutes goes by, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes goes by. They're still trying to revive me. I haven't been breathing for almost 10 minutes. And then the doctor tries one shot of defibrillator, second shot of defibrillator. And that hospital, usually they try 2 shots of defibrillators. And after, they're just like, all right, he's dead. We can't do nothing about this. Doctor decided to give me a 3rd shot, and after almost 10 minutes, I came back to life. And yeah, after that, they put me in an artificial coma. I had blood. My lungs were full of blood. I was bleeding from inside. They removed that. After that, I was like in a critical condition, between life and death. And they placed me in a coma, like I said, to help me breathe. I wasn't able to breathe on my own. And they told my mom that I had a 1% chance of surviving without being a vegetable, not able to do anything. So they told her that they could just like let me go. There was no point. She said no. And then, yeah, they said that I could be in a coma for a while. 2 days after I woke up, asked for a pencil, starting writing shit to my mom. And yeah, I survived without any consequences at all. And a couple of days after that, they started doing tests. Well, they started when I was in a coma. And they started doing tests, and they realized that my heart was in perfect condition. I had nothing wrong with my body. They did a genetic test, and they realized that I have a sickness called Brugada syndrome, which is a thing that it's in the electrical system of the heart. It's genetic. Something is not doing its job properly in certain conditions, like when you're drinking alcohol, when you're taking drugs, taking certain medications, and when you have high fever. At that moment, I had high fever, so it triggered the sickness. The electrical ventricular, whatever it's called, system did something wrong, and it made my heart stop. And that sickness is called Brugada syndrome. It's, yeah, you can't cure this. It's in your body forever. Turns out it was coming from my mom. Nothing ever happened to my mom since now, inshallah. That it's never gonna happen. But yeah, now I have a defibrillator, and I have to leave with the fear of my heart stopping at any moment. Of course, I'm trying to not drink alcohol. I haven't been drinking since then. I'm not taking any drugs. I ask the doctor every time before I take a medication if it's okay. I treat my fever fast, and when it doesn't go down, I go to the hospital. And yeah, but still, it's really scary. Because like my heart could stop at any time. Yes, I have the defibrillator implanted inside of me under my arm that is supposed to react right away and revive me if something happens, and even prevent it from happening. But it still is really concerning living with that. It's a really rare disease. I think there's 1 out of 100,000 people that have it. So yeah, really rare. I have that. I've been having that since my birth. And yeah, but it only started when I was 16. And at that moment, I realized like that you only have one life to live, man. And I see all those young guys, my friends, those young people just vaping, drinking like crazy, just ruining their health. and I'm just sitting there like, what would I give to get my health back to what these guys have, and they're just ruining it. It drives me crazy, man. And yeah, that moment, I never thought that I was going to live for another 5 years, and here I am today at 21, 5 years later, doing abs videos on the internet. I mean, it's kind of cool. My my younger self would probably be proud that I'm doing this, because at that moment I was just like living in fear constantly, just like getting scared of people judging me. I got bullied a lot at school, and now I don't give a fuck. Like, sorry for swearing, but I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I have one life to live. I'm taking care of my health, and you guys should all do the same, man. You guys should all do the same. Follow your dreams, because yeah, when you're gone, you're gone. And I realized that in the really hard way. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video talking about this. 5 years ago, my life changed forever. I got some PTSD out of this. Had to see a psychologist. I really struggled for a couple of years. I was scared of getting sick all the time. But now I feel like I'm doing a lot better. I think I grew from that. Without that happening, I wouldn't be the person I am today, and I'm really proud of the person I am. So I'm kind of grateful that it happened in a way. But yeah, this happens 5 years ago from today, March 12th, 2018. And yeah, I particularly died at that moment, became a new person, and yeah, I died for 10 minutes. Was given a 1% survival rate without any consequences on my body. I survived, and I'm here today. So yeah, give me your thoughts in the comments below, man. Now, but for real, this is going to be the only video I'm gonna post today, an uncut video talking about this, because like this was just important. It's for me to talk about it. So yeah, it's been your boy Tropical. I'll see y'all tomorrow back for some NHL related videos. And yeah, it's been your boy, and have a nice rest of your day, and bye bye.